All right, folks.
Fertilize your all.
Water line.
Thank you.
Yay! Professional plumber. Ooh. Okay with the rope. Sierra, tell everybody. I'm Sierra and
I'm a plumber.
Sierra, tell them what we did to finally get everything done.
So, yeah. That's for a washing machine.
Sierra, tell them what we did.
Okay, these are supply lines that lead to the faucet. I installed that.
Ooh.
Yummy. And then, yeah. And I installed those supply lines. Fancy. That needed adapters.
And then we got the drain installed down here.
Drain.
So that
I didn't do that.
we were just gonna let water hit the floor every time we
Yeah.
wash, but we decided it wasn't a good
It's
idea.
kind of messy. It's like where you cook it, and it's kind of like crispy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's heavy.
Hold on, this way.
It's alive.
Okay. The fan's not all in the...
Today we are balancing pH. Let's get our sample. Older sisters are always shorter than the younger sisters. I know this because I'm the older sister.
Are you, you're here clean, right?
Yeah, I washed them.
Just now?
Yeah, like right before you sat down.
Why do I look... I can't sit up
Like a Caucasian?
here. Yeah. Tell me what it is.
Oh wait.
Sierra!
This is a pH level indicator.
So
From
we have,
Sephora.
but we have to test the water we're using to grow our microgreens for its level of pH. Oh, let's. What do you think our pH is going to be?
Ooh.
Do you think it's going to? Do you think our pH is going to be more basic or more acidic?
More acidic. I think it would
I
probably
think
be
so.
like 4.6 or something like that.
And it needs to be at. We need our pH to be from 5.5 to 6.0. I'm going to say that our pH is. What was the guy's pH on?
8. But they had like ultra filtered.
I'm going to. Ours.
But he could live in a different state. This
Exactly.
state, we got some spicy water.
Ours is about to be a 4. I'm gonna give it a 4.1.
Yeah. So we have, and it has all the colors to tell us like more basic, more acidic. So we're gonna put a few drops in our sample. Let's do that.
Sample.
I'm trying to talk loud.
Dang, Sierra.
Okay, listen.
So do we stir it or we just let it be?
So we cap it up and we shake it.
Is it supposed to show immediately?
I don't know.
Is that Sierra? That's what you're supposed to learn at the video. But that's showing what our level is. We're basic.
We basic.
What are you doing now, Sierra? Oh my gosh, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna add some acid because we're a little basic. ASMR.
She ain't even peel it.
That's how you know it's fresh.
That's how you know it's fresh. Fresh acid.
Look at my eyes.
Ew, I don't like the sound of that.
Yummy, yummy.
And that's all you need in there, Sierra, to change the entire pH
We're
composition?
gonna see.
yours. Twin,
Okay, looks like we've got. I think we're about it. It's not so orange. Definitely red.
it seems like right at 5 though. Like I'd rather make it a little more basic.
Okay, fair enough.
Hey y'all. So we're on day 2, or I guess you could call it like a full 24 hours since my sister and I first, what do you want to call it? I was gonna say planted, but let's just say since we seeded our first microgreens. And I don't know if we specified in the earlier clip, but right now we're kind of testing out our seeds for the broccoli, for the red acre cabbage, and then for the basic salad mix that we got. So that's like a variety of different microgreens that are kind of sprinkled in there. So today we're gonna be checking them out, doing like a little top misting, like a little bit of watering on top. And then we'll go into day 3, or if you wanna call it 48 hours after. It's kind of weird, like how do I classify that going on from now? That's something to think about. Because in my brain I wanna say this is the 3rd day, because we did it on this day and then it's the next day. And then this is the 3rd day after, but it's like, it's only 24 hours and 48, I don't know. Future problems, first world problems. So I just lifted off the top of one and you can see a lot of these have already sprouted. It's common that they'll stick at the top a little bit. And what they tell you to do is just kind of like, what you're supposed to do is just kind of knock them. Most of them come off. Here are the babies. Y'all, they've only been in here a day and they're just sprouting galore. Like, there's a sprout. I don't know if you can see them, but like all these little, they're all sprouting. Oh my goodness. This to me is just like a bunch of little babies like at daycare. So what's gonna happen here with these, they haven't started creating roots underneath. So what you can do is kind of check. You can check on the underside. That's where the bottom is. There's no roots coming out from there. Not really. So what we're gonna do today is just a fine mist. Do you like my hair? It's Saturday and my sister's been watering the microgreens the past couple of days, and I think that some of them might be able to go under the light. If not right now, maybe later this evening. So we're gonna check the progress. I'm so excited. Oh my god, this is so heavy. Oh my god, this is the greens. Very exciting. Oh my god. Hello. Yo, so you see how these are already turning green? It's because they're escaping the blackout. The ones that are yellow, it's because they haven't seen light yet. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me show you. This is the salad. It was on the second layer down, and you can see the kind of purple coming. Oh my god, y'all. It's so beautiful. This one will stay under, like, just the rest of today. And I'll probably put it under light this evening. Look at how beautiful. This is called red acre cabbage. So I just got some balanced pH water. We're not gonna really water much on top of these anymore. I can actually still see a lot of water on there, but we're gonna bottom water so that when the roots come in, they do not dry out immediately. I can even see the tendrils like reaching for the sun, and they were looking for whatever source of sun. Oh my god, and they're so like sturdy. That's crazy. The reason that the red acre cabbage is gonna kind of stay blacked out for a day or so more is because once you take it out of the blackout, it doesn't really grow much taller. That's how it'll continue to be blacked out, like that. So these lights are kind of set up in like a system to where they're all connected together. So when I plug it in, they all kind of cut on. But what I want to do, or I'm sorry, I think I have it set up as two. So like this one is here connected to this. So these two racks connect to one another. So what I'm gonna have to do to make sure that this one doesn't have to turn on, because I'm just having them right here right now, is unplugging this connection to the top one. This is why I love these lights, because I can workshop it how I want it to be. And if I'm not mistaken, then that'll give me just these lights. Let's see. Yes, it'll work. I'm gonna leave those lights on while I go to lunch. I'm like tripping, like I don't want to leave, but I don't really know how long I'm gonna leave them under there. I'm just gonna see, because I have really powerful lights. So my thought process is I'd rather like grow them as quickly as possible and leave the lights on as long as possible. But also there's the part of it where they get dried out if you're not there to water them while the moisture is being evaporated by the light. So I'm gonna go to lunch and then come back here and put probably like a timer on the light so they can cut off when I'm at home, and probably give them a little bit more water. So I think I'm gonna call it for this week's vlog, but I wanna give you guys an updated tour of the facility in case you haven't seen it, or not in case, you definitely haven't seen it. So over here we have our grow racks. Right now we are only using one shelf, and this is for our test batch of greens. So the goal is eventually to have the top 4 racks, or the top 4 shelves on each of the racks, filled with microgreens consistently. So cycling through 32 trays about every 10 days or about 3 times a month. And then these bottom racks, or the bottom shelves you see, are for those blackout times where they shouldn't be under the light, so they'll be covered up. That'll be exclusively for that. There's not even lights on those shelves. So anyway, after that, we have our table. So that's like our pH balancing water, extra lights in case there's ever a malfunction. Some seeds. This is what we were using to weight down the trays. And this will be our measuring of our harvest yield each time we harvest. The bowl of it's right over there. Fan for circulation. The dehumidifier, which I got for an amazing deal. Dehumidifiers are really expensive, but I got this from like this outlet place that kind of takes, I think they just take items that are like overstock and everything, and they let you bid on them. So I got this for probably $50, and these usually cost over $200. So that's where all of our coconut core is. And then we have our shelf for like supplies and packaging. The same exact shelf over here, which you guys didn't see us put together, but you know how you put together a shelf. And then these are like clean trays, so and clean bins. So we'll have to clean all of these. They've never been used, but we just want to make sure, you know, they're nice and clean and fresh for when we finally start growing with them. Here's our sink area, nice, big, and deep, so we can wash a lot of stuff at once. And then we have our drying rag. I put this little tarp up because water and soil splashes on the wall. I learned that very quickly. So I just want to protect the wall. And then we have our refrigerator, which you guys know the trials and tribulations that have come with that, but it's in good working condition, and we have all of our seeds and pH stuff in here. We'll also use the fridge for storing the produce once it's harvested. I'm hoping we get to the point where the day that we harvest, it goes straight to the buyer. So it's not a lot of storage, but we'll see.